Hello there. Well, we've gate-crashed the weekly meeting of the Jesters Care for Kids charity drive. We're here in the command centre of Nova, and I'm joined by the landlord of Jameson's. Of course, it's the ever-jolly Kim Fletcher. Kim, how are you?
Very well indeed, Paul. How about you?
I'm very well. Now, we're here tonight to look specifically at the auction items for the Jesters Care for Kids charity drive. That's going to be happening at the party night, which is on the 20th of September. So, of course, it's a date for your diary. The website is on the screen. You can even click on this now. As you're watching this, click on this now. Have a look at these items because they're going up all the time. But we're going to give you a bit more detailed, in-depth information, and Kim's going to give us a bit of a walk around. So, Kim, what do we have here?
Well, we start off, Steve Coppell's been wonderful for us, who's now a championship manager, Steve. So he's got a championship shirt, Coventry City, fully signed, fully authenticated. All the items that we're showing you today, Paul, are fully authenticated with letters and everything. And that's the first one, is a Coventry City shirt, fully signed, as you can see.
Wow.
And then we move along, and then we have a Chelsea shirt, which was actually donated by Paul Baker. And we have an authentication right here from Barry Kenyon to prove that it's the real thing.
All right.
So that's nice. And then right away along here we have the Liverpool shirt, best wishes from Steve Gerrard. Wow. We've got some other stuff from as well later on. And then we move
it's a football frenzy, isn't it?
Yes, it is. We have the Reading Football Club fully signed, and this is a lovely shirt down here. This is the Newcastle Falklands Rugby Union side, and it's signed by the entire squad on the front. And if you turn it over on the back, the number 10 is signed by none other than Johnny Wilkinson, and that was donated by Vince, which is very kind. This is one of a kind. There aren't any others like this. This is unique. This is our most popular shirt at the moment on the auction site. I know.
Sunderland.
Yes. This is the one that has raised the most money last year, and it's now standing well up. It's at the moment the bid is by someone called Borough Boy. Okay. I think he wants to burn it. But he pays, he can do what he wants with it.
It's a political bid.
Yes. So we'll see how that one goes along. Then we've got another Chelsea shirt donated by Steve Coppell, authentication. This is quite fun. It's a Sheffield United FC donated by Bjorna of Cafe Kronberg. Okay. And this had an opening bid of 50 baht. And every bid that's gone on has been an extra 50 baht between two people. I don't know who they are. One of them's called the Blades Man, and one of them's called the Blades Runner. Okay. And it's now over 2,000 baht, and each bid's been up by 50 baht. So they're giving us a bit of work and as we go around, because Ron Keeley's the webmaster of the auction site, David Smith's the master of the entire Care for Kids site, but Ron every day is having to either put a new item up or new bids up or whatever, so it's quite fun.
But this is all the excitement of it, isn't it?
Yeah, this is much more fun. First year we've had an auction site, a website.
I was going to ask you that, because in previous years the auction, with respect, it sometimes took up a large portion of the evening. So the idea is that what you're doing now is you're trying to get all the bids online beforehand. So will everything go before or what?
A lot. If at the moment we've got just over 50 items, and we don't want to auction off 50 items on the night. So we'll probably draw a line at about 20, and then auction off the top 20 on the night. But this does cut out all that terrible long drawn out process of starting with something that's going to go for 100,000 baht and starting it at 1,000 and working your way up. It'll start at halfway maybe.
Yeah, okay. So it's going to be a fun evening on the 20th. We'll keep working our way along. What's this we've got here, Kim?
This is a Tottenham Hotspur shirt we've got here again from Steve Coppell. An Arsenal shirt here, it's fully signed. And there's more Arsenal, much more interesting Arsenal stuff to come with it as well. If you're an Arsenal supporter, you definitely want to be here. Because if we could come back a little bit here, Paul, is that possible? Okay. We have here a Steve Gerrard plaque with Steve Gerrard's autograph. Lovely thing here. Look good if you're a Liverpool supporter. Look good up on your wall, whatever. And here we have an item donated by Ray Coventry of Arsenal Football Club with authentication to the Jesters Care for Kids charity drive. Wow. There's a picture of the Arsenal team, and then there's a picture of all the individual Arsenal players with their signatures. Okay. And here we have the Arsenal football, which is signed by the entire squad. Wow. There's only 100 of these done each year, and it's signed by the entire squad and the manager, and it's great fun because you can, no one's got any idea whose signature that is, sure. Then you can look it up here. There he is. Yeah. And you've got each signature corresponds to
Okay.
Good diagram. You can set that all up and that'll look good in any Arsenal supporter's home.
Fantastic.
Come on here, and we've got the same thing from Michael Axford, the Man United football. Fully signed, authentication from the Man United team.
And again, we've got the same.
And again,
so you can decipher the autographs.
yes.
Fantastic.
So these are two good items, I think, for the football fan to look at.
Wonderful.
Got here, we've got this Man City shirt and the Middlesbrough shirt, which the Borough boys are all fighting over.
Okay.
And
What's this here?
this is a Stephen Hendry signed John Smith shirt from his tour here,
Okay.
and John Smith's have been kind enough to donate a full keg of John Smith's to go with it. So I think we should put that up.
And a straw?
Yeah, we'll need to with you, Paul. Yeah, well, I think that'll be something we'll put up to bid early in the evening so we can take full advantage of it, whoever gets it.
It's going to be one of those ones where people will give back on the night again. Yeah.
And share it with your friends. Now this is rather fun. We've got two Newcastle United shirts, and as I don't know if you know, the ex-England manager was the manager of Newcastle United and got fired halfway through the season, and Steve's Reading played them twice. So he got one shirt when he played them with Sven Eriksson signature on it when he was manager, and we have one Newcastle shirt with Kevin Keegan's signature on it when he was the manager.
Oh, right.
So we've got the beginning of the season and the end of the season and different managers.
Great.
Over here we've got some socks.
Got some socks. Wait a minute. Now you can't go from having all these wonderful shirts that are all signed by international players to a pair of socks.
This is a matter of pride, Paul.
If you ever look at the Jameson's website, you'll see these occasional photographs of, and it's always an anonymous person, but I think I know who it is, and some socks. And there seems to be some kind of link here. What is the story?
There is said, Paul, that people that have big feet need
Have
big
big
socks.
shoes.
Yes,
Yes.
and they need big socks to go with them. And here it is, a pair of proper Haven knitwear socks in the auction. So to be a proud man whose wife bids for these with the large size.
Oh dear, right, okay.
And we've also got a Black Man United shirt here. And that, I think, finishes our football shirts.
That finishes the football shirts. But then we move along to, this is the Jules Bar and Restaurant.
This is to celebrate 20 years of Jules. They've taken some photographs off the wall and put them into a huge montage. And I should imagine that someone will wish to bid for that so it doesn't go into somebody else's house.
Indeed, yes. Incriminating evidence.
That's from Massive Jules. Yeah. This is from Beefy. It's an original Isle of Wight 2007 when they had the Rolling Stones topping the bill.
Wow.
That looked good in a rock and roll venue.
It's very cool, actually. I mean, and it looks like it's 30 years old. I mean, the frame and obviously the design, but it's fantastic. Must have been some weekend.
Yeah, I wish I'd been there. Yeah. And then this is a lovely thing. This is from Michael Axford. It's from the movie Escape to Victory, the football movie, and it's signed here by Bobby Moore, Pele, and
Michael Caine was.
Michael Caine.
I was about to say, was he able to do it? He wasn't just filming another Batman movie or whatever. Okay.
Well, and this loveliness from Jeff Evans is a T-shirt and a DVD and a CD from Marillion, Somewhere in Time.